Today, we're going to talk about something that's a total game changer for anyone who's serious about growth: AI automation. This really is the secret to scaling your business smartly and sustainably, and we're going to break down exactly what that means for you. Hey, I'm Jessica from Sparktopus, and for the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how this technology is completely rewriting the rules for entrepreneurs and business owners just like you. So let me ask you a question. Is your business growing? But every time you check the books, it feels like your costs are growing just as fast, maybe even faster. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are so not alone. It's a classic growth trap. And that trap is exactly why we need to talk about smart scaling. See, this isn't just about getting bigger, it's about getting smarter. The whole idea is to increase your revenue without having your costs skyrocket right alongside it. And AI automation is the tool that finally lets you break that link.
Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll dive into that scaling challenge. Then, we'll see how AI can streamline your operations and seriously supercharge your growth. We'll also hit on the customer experience and, of course, how you can get started before we wrap up with the single biggest takeaway.
All right, first up, the smart scaling challenge. So why is it that the old way of growing, where more customers means you have to hire more people and your overhead just keeps climbing, why does that always seem to hit a wall? So how do you actually break through that wall? Well, it all starts right here with streamlining your operations. The goal is to scale efficiently, not just by throwing more money at the problem. Just think about all the repetitive stuff that happens in your business every single day. Sending invoices, processing orders, answering the same 5 customer questions over and over again. Done manually, that eats up hours of your team's time, and let's be real, mistakes happen. But with AI, poof, those tasks get done instantly, they're always accurate, and it frees up your team for the work that actually grows the business. And here's a huge, huge advantage. Your team needs sleep. They take breaks, they go on vacation. AI doesn't. This means your operations can be running 24/7, serving customers in any time zone. Your business literally never closes. And when you look at the numbers, the impact is just crystal clear. In the traditional model, your costs climb right alongside your revenue. But with AI-powered growth, you snap that connection. Your revenue can go to the moon while your costs stay right here on the ground. And that difference, that goes straight to your bottom line. But this is about way more than just saving money. AI can actively supercharge your growth. It's about shifting from guesswork and gut feelings to data-driven insights that give you a serious, serious edge. For way too long, critical business decisions have been based on intuition or, some really messy spreadsheets. But in today's market, you have to be faster and smarter than your competition. That old way just doesn't cut it anymore. So how does AI actually do this? Well, think of it like a strategic analyst who works around the clock. It can spot sales patterns the second they emerge, predict what your customers will want next week, and even automatically fine-tune your ad spending to get the most bang for your buck. You're not just guessing anymore, you're predicting. And let me be super clear about this. This is not some nice-to-have feature anymore. Adopting AI today is as fundamental as having a website was 20 years ago. It is, without a doubt, how you future-proof your business to be competitive and ready for what's next. Of course, all this growth is kind of pointless if you can't keep your customers happy, right? In fact, as you scale, perfecting the customer experience is what turns those first-time buyers into loyal, lifelong fans. Without AI, rapid growth often means long wait times, delayed orders, and frustrated customers. But with AI, you can provide instant chatbot support, automatically route service tickets to the right person, and even offer personalized recommendations. The whole experience just becomes faster, smarter, and feels way more personal. We all know the saying, it's way cheaper to keep a customer than to find a new one. Well, AI is what makes that a reality when you're scaling, helping you deliver that superior experience that builds loyalty and directly helps your bottom line. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why, but the million-dollar question is always how. I get it. Implementing this can feel pretty overwhelming, and that's exactly where an expert partner comes in. At Sparktopus, we handle the entire technical side of things so you can stay focused on what you do best, growing your business. There's a really common misconception that AI is all about replacing your team. But honestly, for a growing business, that completely misses the point. It's not about replacing them, it's about empowering them.
AI takes over all the boring, repetitive work, which frees up your incredible team to focus on strategy, on creativity, and on building customer relationships, the things that really drive growth and innovation. So if you're ready to make this a reality for your business, the next step is super simple. Just click the link down in the description to book an AI automation call with our team here at Sparktopus. We'll design a solution that's tailored just for you and handle everything so you can get right back to focusing on growth. All right, let's bring it all home. If you remember only one thing from this, let it be this. AI automation is how you grow your business faster, smarter, and stronger. Period. This is your AI advantage. You slash overhead by automating all that grunt work. You make sharper decisions with real-time data. You build an army of loyal fans with an unbeatable customer experience. And ultimately, you are future-proofing your entire operation for whatever comes next. So, I'll just leave you with this to think about. In a world that is changing this fast, how are you going to make sure your business doesn't just survive, but actually thrives? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.